Good morning, FHN. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Nightly Show. Today, we are coming to you from a cloudy, chill Friday.
That's right, Logan. Loving the weather so far today, and I'm super excited for this 4-day weekend. Logan, what's the show gonna look like today?
Well, we have segments ranging from a man on the street about food to a news story about Mr. Willott's retirement.
Sounds swag. What are we starting the show off with?
Today, we are starting you guys off with a feature story about the creation and production of our FHN performances.
Sounds like an interesting story. Let's go check it out.
My role in the plot like Gravy Thickens is Deborah. She's kind of like a snobby, rich kind of sorority girl.
FHN's Masque Players just finished their production of The Plot Like Gravy Thickens. Here's how the cast would describe their experience.
Oh my gosh, being a part of this play has been such a great experience. This is my first time actually being in a play. It's just it's so fun. Everyone's so great. It's an experience unlike any other. If you're going to audition, you want to practice your monologue a lot. And I'd say probably give yourself like a week to practice before you actually audition. Because I've seen people go in and audition with rehearsing for just like a day. And they do not do too good. They don't do really good.
If you are interested in taking part in one of these productions, but cast is not for you, you may like doing crew or taking one of Miss Solzner's tech theater classes.
She taught me a technique which you put a piece of wood and then you use the screws to tighten it and it'll make it super solid. My favorite part of working on this set is some people haven't been doing tech theater for a lot of time. So I kind of helping them. When I finish stuff, I go to help, and I feel like it's a really good community.
So much hard work goes into what they do.
Yeah, I'm super impressed. So much time and preparation goes into these shows.
Speaking of the arts, did you know that Color Guard has their tryouts on April 25th, 26th, 27th, and 30th?
Oh yeah, they've really worked themselves to be better than ever this year.
Mr. Willott has also worked himself to be better than ever this year and throughout his entire time at North.
Here's Jackson's video on Mr. Willott's retirement.
I knew it was coming at some point in the last, I knew it would be like 1 to 3 years. So, got into college and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna teach. And then they said, what do you want to teach? I'm like, I never even really thought about it. I'm like, well, I've always been good in math and got good grades in there. So I got certified for math and Spanish. Laid back. I've heard a few kids say I'm chill.
My favorite part about the class is definitely Mr. Willott. He is probably the only reason I'm passing it. He is an excellent teacher and really knows how to let you understand the subject.
I like designing lessons and trying to figure out how I'm going to get things across. I like working with the kids directly and teaching it. I like writing tests. Nowhere in there did I say that I like grading.
Favorite memory would definitely be the work days that we have when we do our homework and just have a random conversation with him. He knows a lot about everything and makes sure that he can talk to everybody the way they want to be talked to.
It's probably going to be the kids. That's everybody I know that has retired said, yeah, I miss the kids. Everybody who went back into teaching after being retired said, yeah, I miss the kids. I didn't realize how much I missed them. That's going to be the hardest part.
Did you have a March Madness bracket?
Yep, I did, but I can't say I did very well.
Me either, but what can you do? I wonder if anyone else had any better luck this year.
Well, you're in luck, because we can see who has on Parker's segment on the March Madness recap.
Hello everybody, my name is Parker Smith, and like many of you, my bracket was really bad this year in March Madness. Today I'm going to be interviewing 2 people from FHN who filled out brackets this year, and we're going to be looking into how their bracket turned out before the Final Four and after the Final Four when Kansas won the whole thing.
I have KU to win the whole thing, alright? They haven't lost yet. I shouldn't even say it yet, actually. They have not lost. They will not lose because they're going to win the whole thing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If I think they'll get out, you're asking me to think of something that's just not realistic. Incredibly overrated. Don't get me started. Listen, I could do a whole sermon on how Duke's terrible. All right, listen, I guarantee it.
Who is your least favorite team in the Final Four right now?
Kansas. Because I don't like Kansas because it's Kansas. I think the Duke-North Carolina game will be a good game. I kind of hope Duke goes because of Coach K last year, it'd be exciting. And I'd be excited to see him win. It'd be fun. And then The other bracket, I hope Villanova wins that one because I don't like Kansas. Well, you know, I had Gonzaga winning in my bracket. Ruined that. I wanted pretty much anybody but Kansas to win. You know, that's really disheartening, actually. It's gonna take some time to get over it, but you know, I'll work it out. You know, I think we should just scrap this year. We can figure out next year when it gets there, but for now, I think we just move past this and move on. Well, KU ended up taking the win. I told you it would happen. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I wasn't very nervous at all. I mean, start from the beginning, I already knew. It was, honestly, it was dividing my friend group, you know. Some people had Duke on top, and I had to let them know it was the dumbest thing they could choose.
And do you have any extra words for people who did not pick Kansas to win the whole thing this year?
Do better. Do better. Please, do us all a favor and do better.
Sorry to hear about your failed bracket, Sam. Next year will definitely be your year.
I hope so. Props to Andrew for predicting the Kansas win. Logan, what's your favorite part about basketball?
Well, I love seeing all the different uniform styles and colors.
Me too. I think it's really important to look good and play good at the same time.
Wait, Cailyn, didn't you make a video on spring fashion?
Yeah, I did. Let's go take a look.
Wow, Cailyn, your style always manages to amaze me.
Thanks so much. I'm glad you like the looks.
Speaking of good looks, Emily made some delicious Oreo brownies.
Those sound great right now. Let's go check it out.
Man, I'm super hungry now.
Same, Logan, same. Do you enjoy the school food around here?
I honestly love the food here. I think we get a lot of variety and there's something for everyone.
Well, sounds like you could have been in this next video. Here's Aiden with Foods Around the World.
ramen's pretty good.
Probably's got to be either the ramen or Chinese food. It's both pretty gas, man.
I'd say the ramen's pretty good. I don't really have a least favorite in this case. The nacho cheese, it's disgusting.
The tater tot stuff. The chicken's really dry. It's not good.
The biscuits are good. I like the biscuits a lot, and the bacon's good too. So I kind of like faux school, more diverse than others.
School serves so many different kinds of food.
I know, it's super cool that we get to try all these diverse types of food.
Cailyn, I think our school has a lot of diversity in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, one of which is the diversity of our students.
To learn more, here's Sassy.
I transferred in August 2020. So it's kind of difficult because like COVID and like I didn't know anyone, a whole different district. And like it was just all new for me, like a whole new life. So I would say it was difficult at first, but you get used to it and finding friends and all that.
By and large, I think they've adapted well. I think so. There were a few students who arrived in the fall. I think those first few months are tough, no matter what. You know, you don't understand anything. Everything's changed. You're in a new environment. Right now, not all, but most of our early language learners are coming from Mexico or from Central America. I think you see, especially among the Spanish-speaking students, you see such a sense of family amongst each other. So they have real tight friendships.
Well, I feel like meeting new people will be like the last thing I don't like, because I used to go with like a bunch of friends that I used to go in middle school. So moving into the school, it was kind of difficult because like making new friends, and I was kind of shy, and I just always felt like my English wasn't good enough for like to talk to people.
When I was in my sophomore year, I came here and then I dropped out. Some of my friends used to like bully me about these things, and when I made up, they were like, you can't convince your parents. I did, and I came here and they were like so jealous, and I was happy. I was just happy. I don't know why. It's not a big deal, but it was a big deal. I think this school is better than my previous school.
There's so many different kinds of people here.
Yeah, I never knew how diverse the North was. Well, that's all from us.
We hope you guys really enjoyed this week's Nightly Show. I'm Logan.
I'm Cailyn.
Signing off.